Всем привет, меня зовут Макс, мы продолжаем прохождение игры Vampyr. В прошлом видео мы узнали, что мы вампиры. И кто-то здесь ходит и убивает мирных граждан. Мы за ним охотимся, я так понимаю.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked, all right.
Закрыто. Что здесь? Деньги. Вот. Что-то тут надо будет, наверное, покупать за них. По следу убийцы идите.
There's no one in sight.
Никого не видно. Так, нам надо не туда идти. Сюда.
Where has everyone gone?
Это здесь. Убежище. Рядом где-то убежище. И... Где убежище-то? Это что? Или вот это? Алюминиевый осколок какой-то. Информация какая-то. Ай. Ключи какие-то. Новая подсказка. Укажи подсказку. Не содержит личную информацию о гражданину или человеке, который с ним связан. Сабрина Кавендиш. Состояние здоровья неизвестно пока что. Видите, потом увеличится опыт. Индикатор качества указывает, сколько опыта вы получаете, если вы пьете. Так, следы улицы. У меня ключ еще от какого-то убежища лежит, если что. Какая-то дверь. Ладно, пошли. По следу убийцы. По следу.
At last, a little life.
Какие-то признаки жизни.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently. Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you
Вот,
need a
тебе не
drink.
помешало бы выпить, да, прошу.
I apologize for my outfit.
Непростая.
It's been a long night.
Been there,
Со мной
seen
так
that.
побывало, не
Don't worry,
волнуйтесь.
things
Дальше
can
будет
only
только
get
хуже.
worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care.
Надо
This is a
не
free
плевать
country.
мне, у нас
People
особая
still have the
страна.
right to come and go, don't they?
Приходить, уходить когда угодно.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone,
Кто-то
blame
убили,
the
само
sewer
собой
dog.
это сделал,
Hey?
по-моему.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu.
Испанка прошлым летом
Killed so many
многих
last summer.
скосила. Я думал, все
Thought we'd seen the last of
закончилось.
it.
Сейчас каждую неделю
Dozens
десятки
dying every
людей.
week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Ну, такая информация.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Да без проблем.
Just run as far away from this place as I can.
Сейчас я пробью, что тут. Это та же самая официантка. Может, у тебя тут что-то есть?
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire! Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself!
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Да что это за бред? Может еще кто чеснока поел, ты не можешь с теми сидеть.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docs have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Так, подожди.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
За баба через балкон у тебя ушла, что ли? Спросить местных.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, Jack. He didn't deserve this.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me
Welcome
a
back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
I think you're hiding something from me.
I hide many things from many people, sir. That's what my job's about.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Что-то скрывает.
Are they stupid or something? I've never been to India.
Может, что-то... Блядь, 12 метров.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
You again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me
Столько
outside.
разговоров, это до ужаса.
He left when I refused.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Damn it. I think drink no
Да,
longer
без
serves.
проблем. Ты бы сам переоделся, тоже ходишь как этот. Развалина, блин.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Вот.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
Патрульного доков, множество погибших в районе доков, уверен, что действует опасный кровосос, найдите эту тварь, ликвидируйте. Если пиндаем сообщение, то, во-первых, очень агрессивно, действует с определенной осторожностью. Я знаю, что в этой части города у нас не хватает людей, но не прочее дело, не кажется, тут действует бешеная тварь, которая убивает каждую ночь.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Тут на лодке что-то какие-то бочки. Куда идти-то сейчас? На том берегу, говорит. В лодку садиться и поплыли. Блин. Отсюда я, наверное, не пройду. Не пройду. Подожди, 64. Следу от пьесы. Пьесы. Ого. Подожди, у меня есть 1 и 2. Какие-то эти. Деньги. Закрыто. Ставь там деньги. Так, смотри, тут патроны какие-то. Выждать нажмите, чтобы применить ожидание. Обычно наносит обычный урон. Жайте нажим.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Подожди. Как просто говорит, оружие дальнего боя. Говорит, оружие дальнего боя. Подожди. Так. Я не могу одного понять. Игровой процесс. Управление. Ой, бля. Это не то управление. Привязка клавиш, вот. Фиксация, след взаимодействия, F. Выстрелить. Навык 1, 2, 3, 4. Это оружие дальнего боя. Да не пойму я. У меня же есть пистолет. Серая гора. Боец также при дальний бой. Физический ближний бой и дальний бой. Магический кровь, тень. Некоторые действуют с определенным видом урона. Они помечены в соответствии с 4 видами урона. Физический. Ближний. Магический уровень. Ага. Стой, ты мне лучше дай этот. Блин, как ствол взять? У меня же есть пистолет. Почему?
I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Я что-то нифига не пойму, как ствол-то взять? Так. Деньги, шменьги. Вот этого пидора убить. Нет, подожди. Q, ходьба, удержи, приключения, Б, Q. Так, ближнему выстрелить. Естественно, навыки 5. Расходный предмет Т, Г. С, дальнее оружие дальнего боя, С. Открыть меню горожан. Блин. Да не работают эти кнопки вообще ни на чё. Этот смысла не вижу. Тоже дверь закрыта. Дед Крендель. Блин, как стрелять? Я вот не могу понять, как стрелять. Не могу научиться стрелять. Интересно, я отсюда. Там хрен ходит.
See them fancy clothes? Ready, boys? Someone ever near? Filthy piece of shit!
Дилетанты. Пули-то я беру, значит ствол должен быть. Или я ствол не взял. Я, наверное, ствол в этом не взял. Он, наверное, у меня в этом лежал, а я его не взял, наверное. Чё у тебя ничего нету, что ли? Стоишь здесь. Что ты высматриваешь? тебя под боком людей убили, а ты даже не увидел. О, дробаш. Подожди, ты что-то... Кстати, ну смотри, ну-ка. Сумка. Вот же, огнестрельное оружие. Оружие для левой руки. Двуручное оружие. Оружие для правой, оружие для левой. Так правильно надо поставить. Как вот? Ну. Подожди-ка, подожди-ка. Двуручное оружие. Да подожди ты. Это выход. Нажимаем. Ну вот взять. Взять хочу. Как выбрать? Лучше может только на рабочем столе убежище. Обрез зря, который используют для стрельбы. Ну это понятно. Как его выбрать? Тут даже не написано, как выбрать-то. У меня 2 огнестрельных, и я даже не знаю, что с ними делать. Да не надо мне улучшать, мне надо этот поставить, как пользоваться-то им. То улучшить опять. Пошли. Кровавый след. Вот они, крысы.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
Северный док. Тут я не пройду. Тут кровище сюда идет.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Свинцовый пруд.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No. I had a drink outside tonight already, but it did not quench my
Топор.
thirst. I must have more.
Что это такое было? А, зависло. Я тебя поздравляю.
William, please stop. You're my last and dearest friend. can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William, please, stop. William was an honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Это братство опять. Братство волка.
He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some sub-species of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Скоро будем делать. Наверное, скоро за вот эту фигню будут давать опыт. Ладно, пошли. Может, оденешься поцивильнее хоть, а то ходишь с дырой в спине.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Что переливаться будешь? Музыка такая на-на-на.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Где убежище-то? Доктор Сомс проводит Пимскому, у меня нет выбора, этот человек знает мое состояние. Все о том, что я вампир, это невероятно, я ничего не знаю об этой больнице в связи с... Думают, что я Джонатан Рид, знаменитый, хотя это уже не так. Я должен играть им 7% персонала. Мой новый дом. Здесь я буду войти.
Rotten always. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Опыта.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death. No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Он здоровый стал. Где эта грёбаная больница?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Да сейчас отстанет меня. Бить-то в любое время. Будем убивать тех, кто будет пытаться нас убить. А смысл убивать таких горожан, которых только что чуть не грохнули? Чего у вас здесь? Да блин, сейчас со всеми рассусоливать, потом поговорим.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Aye, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this epidemic. You always knew the world.
Сюда нет хода. Куда я тебе должен идти? А, на второй этаж же надо идти. Где тут эта лестница поганая? Че я тут бегаю, заблудился? А, во. Это лестница. Второй этаж налево. Сказала она. Табличка. Ритм. Зашли на вообще, здесь можно потратить опыт и создать предметы заранее.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Я в законах. Деньги какие-то. Что здесь создавать? Ноль. Я не пойму, смотри, я не могу стрелять из него. Нет. Так, это понятно.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Точно больше ничего нет. Ладно, давайте. А, тут еще. Тайник. Доставьте меня в больницу отдохнуть на кровати. Так, что у нас? Огнестрельное оружие надо. Наступательное, оборонительное. Исцеление. Укус. Триста. Тут пока нельзя. Тоже. 1000? Да пошел ты 1000 тратить. 300. 300 можно. Еще 300. Лучший запас здоровья. Стойкость. Пока так. Число патронов. Да это понятно, что это число патронов тактические. 500 мне уже не хватает. Уже 500. Все повышает урон.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true name.
Кровь биша на полной картине, у меня еще нет кровью, биша стало менее стабильнее, чем человеческая потеряла. Да со мной случилось не это, придется искать дальше, нужно свараться более дальше, у меня время есть. Почему?
What about my thirst for blood?
Зачем пополнять, если у меня есть, я даже стрелять не знаю как. Ладно, закончим на этом. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Всем пока.